If you're ever starting a new research project, maybe a thesis or just a big essay, if you're anything like me, the first step is just to get some quality sources efficiently. And with the explosion of AI tools promising to supercharge your workflow or cut research time by 95%, it's really easy to get lost. But after testing a ton of options, 2 tools really stood out for literature discovery: Logically.app and Consensus. These tools don't just make empty promises, they actually help you find high quality citation-backed sources without hours of digging through databases. In this video, I'm going to break down both tools, show you how they work, and help you figure out which one is best for you based on your research needs. Let's get into it. Okay, let's start with Logically, and let's just get straight into it. What is Logically? Plain and simple. So this platform is essentially an all-in-one research toolkit designed for students, researchers, and writers. Logically can help you discover sources, cite them, annotate them, and even write your documents. One of the things I love about Logically is how exactly it uses its AI. It's not just there to kind of spit out generic answers you get from ChatGPT or get you in trouble with plagiarism. It actually gives you citation-backed responses that actually help you produce some high-quality, accurate work. Let's go through its 4 main features. Number 1, there's its reference manager, where you can organize all your references and citations in over 10,000 citation styles. Then there's the research assistant. It helps you pull info from papers and actually answers your questions with 3 modes: semantic scholar mode, Google search mode, and document retrieval mode. The file annotator lets you highlight, annotate, and summarize PDFs directly within the platform. And then finally, the document writer with the AI auto suggest feature helps you take all of your research and turn it into a finished papers with inline citations. So it's basically a one-stop shop for all things research. Now let's talk about Consensus. I like to call it kind of the king of like yes or no questions. Consensus is a very research-focused AI search engine that finds the best scientific papers to support or oppose your query. What sets it apart is the consensus meter. So when you ask a question, the meter shows you how many papers says yes, no, or maybe. So this is perfect for quickly understanding what the scientific community thinks without reading every single paper. Another feature is its pro analysis, which summarizes the key points of relevant articles in a clear, easy to understand answer. And finally, the platform also uses article tags to label studies, like whether it's a review, an animal study, or a randomized controlled trial. This makes it really easy to skim your results and find exactly what you need. Overall, Consensus is great if you want fast, reliable answers to specific questions, especially when time is limited or you're trying to understand more broad trends in research. So now that we have kind of the basic overview of both tools, how do these tools actually compare when you throw them a question? I tested both with the question, does caffeine improve academic performance? And I've been drinking my black coffee every day. I went from sweet matchas to black coffee. Is that maturity? I don't know. But let's see what it says. Putting this into Consensus, because I did ask a yes or no question, Consensus automatically provides this meter to allow us to visually see like how other papers are answering this question. This is really easy to quickly see the consensus on this topic and whether we may need to find a more specific question. We can also drop down the consensus meter to see a table of more information about how the papers align on the topics based on recency, methods, journals, and citations. And after the consensus meter, the pro analysis appears, giving a text-based response to the question. In the pro analysis, Consensus's response informs on the potential cognitive benefits, finds across different populations, and mechanisms of action. The analysis also includes citations that are shown as numbers within circles that relate to their position in the search results. So if you click a citation, it will scroll the web page to the specific source, and then the pro analysis summarizes the results of a concise conclusion paragraph to answer the question. While you have unlimited pro analyses on the premium version of Consensus, if you're on the free plan, you'll only receive 10 pro analyses per month. Now let's put this question into Logically. Within the Logically Research Assistant and Semantic Scholar mode, Logically structured its answer very differently than Consensus. It gave me an overall indication of how academic papers answer the question by stating that there are mixed results similar to the sentiment from the consensus meter. Then Logically responded by providing information on studies under the sections, and each study logically summarized the study performed and the main finding on how caffeine affected academic performance. And then at the end, it gave me kind of an overall concise conclusion, sharing the positive and negative effects of caffeine on academic performance and factors that influence the caffeine's effect, like dosage. And then like Consensus, Logically's response contains inline citation that you can click, and you're able to view and copy the full citation, change the format, upload it to your reference manager, and even visit the website of the paper. So now that we have the AI answer comparison down, let's see how both these tools present their literature results. So let's go to Consensus search results. Consensus provided the search results in a similar format to Google Scholar or other academic search engines. The number encircled represents the source's position in the search results. The results then include the source title, the consensus meter result, and a quick snapshot of how the article answers the question and the citation information. This information can help you quickly evaluate whether the source is relevant to your current questions to take action on. Within the search results, there are a few different actions you can take to save the source to your consensus library, access the citation info for the source in APA, MLA, or share the source as a link directly on X. On an initial search, Consensus provides 10 sources, but you can load more results with a single click. On all Consensus accounts, you receive unlimited searches across over 200 million research papers, but only 10 source snapshots per month on free accounts. Let's go into how Logically presents its search results. Logically provides its results at the bottom of the response, and when you click on the data sources, it will expand and show all the search results with the open access PDF link, title, citation, and references. When you click on the button in the view column, it will open the same interface as when you click on a citation within the response, which allows you to access the full citation and add the source to your Logically reference manager. Every AI assistant response in Semantic Scholar will include Semantic Scholar results. The final major feature offered by both Consensus and Logically is the ability to save references and organize them. So let's go on to the organization comparison. In the Consensus library, you will see the papers and searches saved to the library. The papers will show in a similar way to the search results with title, snapshot, tags, and bibliographic information displayed. You can also remove a paper from the library by clicking the Save button, copying the source's citation, and sharing the paper. Similar to the search results, you can also export the results to import into additional software, and it primarily acts as a way to collect sources to reference and then export later. On the other hand, while adding sources into Logically, they are stored in a reference manager instead of a library, and the reference manager allows you to organize your references into folders and subfolders and use tags to label references quickly. For each reference, you can see the bibliographic info such as title, author, and date published. By right-clicking on a reference, you have several actions you can take by getting file info. You can view the file, download file, export citation, generate citation, use a research assistant. And with these references in your Logically reference manager, you can also directly cite them in the Logically document writer. Ultimately, Logically provides a more robust storage solution for search results instead of a simpler library. Let's go the extra mile of Logically with features that Consensus lacks. Logically also has its file annotator and document writer, so once you have your files stored in the reference manager, you can open it in the file annotator, highlight important stats, you can add some sticky notes, and chat with the PDF, asking whatever question you want. You can also open it in the document writer once you have all your sources, insert references in one click, use the AI auto suggest feature to summarize, paraphrase, make new paragraphs based on your notes and then your sources. So it's perfect and very, very streamlined if you want to go from writing to annotating to storing sources all in one place. Now that we compare both the tools side by side, let's get into the final comparison, which is cost. So for Consensus pricing, there's the free version where you can use abstracts, only summary of up to 10 papers, limited pro search, 3 deep searches per month, and 10 paper snapshots per month. From there, you can upgrade to pro, where you get unlimited pro search, 15 deep searches per month, unlimited paper snapshots. And then finally, the last version you can upgrade to is deep version, which is $45 per month. Everything in pro, unlimited pro search, 200 deep searches per month, unlimited paper snapshots, and much more. Now let's go to Logically. Logically has 2 plans, Well, number one is the free plan. So access to all products, most features, all the standard AI models, 5 AI auto suggestions per day, AI detection and humanization limit, 5 queries per free tool a day, and 500 megabytes of reference and file storage, all for free, no credit card required. And then they have its unlimited plan, which is $12 per month with a 30-day money-back guarantee. We have access to all premium features and basically unlimited usage for its other features. And for students, you get 50% off, and I am currently a college student, so that is an amazing deal because half of 12 is $6 a month for everything. So now, who should use which? If you're looking for quick, reliable, yes, no answers to specific questions and you just want to see what the scientific community thinks of a question at a glance, Consensus would be the choice for you. It's simple, fast, and excellent at gauging the consensus on a topic. On the other hand, if you want a tool that supports your entire research workflow, from discovering literature to writing to organizing sources, Logically is perfect for you. It's robust, it's versatile, and integrates everything you need into one platform. So whether you want fast answers or an all-in-one research platform, these tools have you covered. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos on AI tools and productivity for students, research, and writers. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.